Drawing a floor plan can get quite technical and challenging, but that's exactly what we're going to do today. Being an interior designer, the structural work is already done and it's time for the final wall-to-wall measurements. It's not convenient or efficient to run back and forth to the site, and hence I take my time during the measurements and note down all the tiny little details which come handy later on. Sometimes I'm alone and the other times I have help on site, where one person can take the measurements and the other one can write them down. But either which ways, I do not rush this process. Once I'm done with the measurements, it is time for drafting. Depending on how you took the measurements, it is important that you choose the right paper and the right scale. I will be drafting this on an A4 sized paper which is about 100 GSM, and I'll be using the scale 1:250. I prefer starting this with a pencil before finalizing it with a pen. Drafting this by hand can be quite technical and time consuming, and hence most designers prefer to use the numerous softwares that are available today. Once I'm done with the pencil sketch, I use these fine line pens to draw the layout. I feel using different line weights is crucial as it helps define the objects in your floor plan. Talking about hand drawing, I myself don't hand draw floor plans and layout very often, but every now and then I do like to go back to the basics and use a pen and paper. Here we have been drawing a 3-bedroom residential apartment. I'm done with the walls and now it's time to start planning the space. Before drawing the final placements of the furniture, it is very important to have a discussion with your clients, understand their requirements, try multiple versions on a tracing paper, and only after they have approved it, go ahead and start drawing the final layout, because it is not at all convenient to redraw the entire sketch by hand when there are multiple versions. So once I've got the approval from the client regarding the placement of the furniture, I go ahead again with a pencil followed by a pen. Having used multiple softwares myself over the years, even though they are super time saving, I feel somewhere we have lost that human touch. Also, not everyone has access to these softwares, do they? The cost associated with the software, the system that you need to run the software, learn them, keep yourself updated with them, all of this can be super time consuming and put deep holes in your pockets. So hand drawing floor plans and layouts every now and then really helps me appreciate what I have and be even more grateful for it. At the same time, it helps me stay down to earth and be adaptive if in case any time in the future I don't have access to them. I don't want myself saying that if I don't have that, I cannot make this. If I don't have that, my project will get stuck. I want to be adaptive and get my work done irrespective of whether I'm using a software or not. I'm almost done with the drawing. Before we start adding colors to this, I want to show you the mistakes that I made. If you look at this sofa, one is wider than the other. These walls were not supposed to be closed. I lost control while drawing the toilet seat and the door opening. I'm sure I'll find more if I keep looking, but then that's the reality with hand drawing. While I do strive for perfection, I know that I cannot always be perfect, and that's completely okay. I don't let that discourage me or just stop hand drawing altogether. Whenever such things happen, I can only think of the painter Bob Ross, where he so kindly says, "There are no mistakes, just happy little accidents." Once I'm done with the skeletal layout, I start coloring. I think adding colors is crucial for you as an interior designer as well as for your clients to understand the floor plan. I ensure that the colors that I choose represent the vision that I have for the site rather than just any random color that will look nice on paper. So I make sure to test it and choose the right shade. It just adds another layer in depth to all of your drawings. I also prefer to use a sheet of paper under my wrist and on top of the colored areas to avoid smudging. Coloring is quite fun and a rather quicker task to complete compared to the sketching of the floor plan itself. So no need to worry now, just enjoy the process. Links for all the products can be found in the description box below. I really hope this video helps you and inspires you to draw more such floor plans and layouts by hand. And please don't get intimidated by all the softwares that are out there. You can create beautiful work by hand, professional work by hand. All you need to do is practice, be creative, and please be patient and kind to yourself. This is how it looks once it's done. And on that note, hi, I'm Kavita and welcome to The Kalai. If you enjoyed watching today's video, do give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below and subscribe if you haven't already. On this channel, we will make more such interior design process videos, create some artwork, I'll take you on project tours, travel a bit and just have a good time. I hope you stick around with us on this journey and thank you for watching.